My ex-girlfriend cheated on me and I found out all in the same day. Me and my now ex-girlfriend were together all of about 8 months. We had an amazing few months together and there was nothing to suggest what was going to happen next. Before I started dating her, I was trying to convince her to get out of a toxic relationship that she was stuck in because I had a thing for her. Her boyfriend at the time would make horrible comments like, "Don't wear that, it makes you look fat, and wow, you really need to go to the gym." She was a pretty slender girl, so these comments didn't make sense and were outright uncalled for. Eventually, he decided that he no longer wanted to be with her and she was so upset about it. I tried my best to keep her grounded, but it was a lot for her to go through as they had dated for a year and a half before that point. About a week after they broke up, I started talking to her and brought up that I liked her and said that I know that it isn't the right time to tell you, but I really like you. She disagreed with me and told me that she liked me too, and we got together. It was a great couple of months. We celebrated Christmas together, we went on an amazing date for Valentine's. But all it took was one day to destroy it all. The morning of August 1st, 2023, I woke up as any normal day and did normal day things. The day before I had agreed to meet her, but unfortunately my car had broken, so public transport was my only option. The time difference was an hour and a half, so instead of meeting her at midday I agreed to meet her at 2 o'clock. She agreed that that sounded good and that she had something she needed to do that morning anyway. If only I knew what that thing was. While I was getting ready to leave, she had left the house to meet up with her ex-boyfriend due to how long it would be taking me to get there. Little did I know that they had been talking to each other and meeting up frequently for the best part of 3 months, and I had no idea. After she had seen her ex, I had shown up at the house and we had something to eat and went upstairs to her room. Sat on her bed watching Peaky Blinders on the Xbox with a bowl of popcorn was a vibe. At about 5:30, she received a message on her Xbox from her ex saying, "Just got home, thanks for today, I love you 20. I had no words, I didn't know what to say. I had my arm around her as I read that message, sat in her bed, 2 hours away from home. I froze for a bit and then moved away from her. I persistently asked to see the messages on her phone that they had been having and she eventually showed me them. I decided that the best idea was to leave her house and go home as I couldn't stand to look at her. This was a crazy situation. I read through Reddit stories in disbelief sometimes and tell myself it can't be real, but then it happens to you and you realize that the world isn't as good as it should be.